Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of the series how to make DNA, 3D DNA in Blender. So in this part we'll be mainly focusing on lighting and camera. So let's see how the lighting looks like. So it's easy if we go switch to a different mode. So this is a render preview. So render preview will show you a better way for lighting and camera. It will be better if we work on the render preview. So let's go to render preview. So it will show you exact lighting and the camera stuff. So if you see, this is the back side and the light is on the front. So we just go on the front side. So you can see this is the light. So let's see what are the options for the light. Let's move it down. So one thing is, if you do Shift A, then you can insert different light. So there is a point light, there is a sunlight, there is a spot light, and the area light. So one thing we can work on is area light, or we can just focus on the point light that we already have there. Let's add more light. So go to light, we can do Shift D, duplicate it. You can see how it has become more intense. If you go on duplicating, it becomes more intense. So let's move the duplicated light. So you can see, okay, right here, one on the bottom, and again duplicate this one on the top, again duplicate this one, Shift D and G for grab, and move it right here, and again duplicate this one, Shift D, G for grab, and move it. And other thing we can do is, maybe we can pull this one a little bit outside also, Shift D, G for grab, and move it. Right, again Shift D, grab, and move it on the lower side. And maybe one of the light I can pull outside, Shift D, G for grab, and move it here. And this light, let's bring it forward, G for grab, and change the y-axis. So move it on the front, sorry, GX. So you can just change the light like this, yeah, right here, yeah. Shift D and G for grab, and change the light. So you can see how we are working on the light, right? Okay. And maybe one of the light we can bring forward, G and Y. We just bring it forward. And one thing we can do is we can increase the intensity. Let's move G, Z, bring it down and increase the intensity. Go to light and maybe make it, instead of 1000, 10,000, maybe increase it by 10 times. Okay, now we can see. And maybe let's bring it a little bit back, Y, grab, and in the y-axis, yeah. So this is how you work on lighting. And if you want light on the back side, coming from back side, you can work accordingly, yeah. So this is on lighting. And for camera, if you do the Shift A, same thing. So there is a camera that you can insert, and we already have a camera, so I'm not going to do that one. And what you can do is, for camera view, you can do tilde key, and you can see a different view: front view, top view, back view, left view, right view, and one is view camera. So if you do this one, so you will see exactly what you see in the final rendered video or image. So what we'll do, we'll change the position of the camera. So let's fix the camera first. So this is back side, we'll go on the front side, and let's fix the camera. So whatever view it looks good for us, little bit like this, yeah, this looks nice. So let's fix the camera. So it's going to be Control, Option, and numpad 0. So we fix the camera. So it's little bit zoom out, so let's zoom it in. So zoom in a little bit, and Control, Option, 0. Looks nice, right? So we can change a little bit here. So this one, grab and move it inside, this one grab and move it on the other side. So move everything so that camera looks good, right? Move this one. So G for grab and move. G for grab and move it. G for grab and move it. So it looks nice. So this is our camera view. Okay, nice. So every time you hit the view camera, you will see the exact same view. And if you want to change the view of the camera, then you can change the view by your mouse button, and you can set the view by hitting Control, Option and 0 on the numpad. Okay, now let's see how we can take the image out. So go to printer. So this is our output properties. So our file format is going to be PNG, and if you want to have the background to be removed, then you can go to films and we can change it. So what we can do is film and check this one, so the background is going to be blurred, or we can remove the background. And other thing is rendering. So if you do eevee rendering, then it's going to be low quality image. We can say exactly here, render image, and it should be done shortly. So we can see this is the image for rendering by using eevee. So save it. Yeah, so close this one into cycles rendering. This takes time. Look how it has changed everything, right? So this is the very high quality image. So I'll go to render and render image. So it is working, and it will take maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So this is the final rendering image by using the cycles rendering. So if you see the quality, you can see the quality is very high compared with the previous one, and this also takes a lot of time. So you can see this is 11 minutes and 51 seconds, and this is not with, and this 11 minutes and 51 seconds is with a powerful GPU from Mac. So if you see, if you go to system, and if we are, what we are rendering with, so we are rendering with Metal GPU and Apple M1 Pro GPU and Apple M1 Pro CPU both. So when we render a higher quality image, then it takes a lot of time, and if you want to do animation rendering, then it takes even more time. So in the beginning I said I'll be doing the animation of this DNA in 3 different parts. However, it looks like I can only do up to the rendering of the image. However, for animating the camera, it will take one more lecture, and I'm really sorry for that. So stay tuned for the 4th part, and that is a bonus part for you. And in that part, I'm going to talk about the animation of the camera, and we'll render an animated video out, and we'll see how we started from the beginning, making a DNA structure and shading them, and finally we can make an animation in the next video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in next video.